Hello guys, it's Alpha here. This is my update video. This is going to be a new series from now on, every Monday and possibly Thursday, depending on how the videos go and how you like them. I've not done these type of videos before, so I'm new to these. So forgive me if it's like unorganised or I'm mumbling or stuttering or something. I'm just getting used to these type of videos, so it might be a bit unorganised, but I'm getting used to it. But in this series, I'm going to be pretty much telling you how I feel, like keep giving you updates of when the last seizure was, when I last had the auras and stuff, how I'm feeling, how I'm coping, what's going on in life, and yeah, pretty much answering any questions you may have. Just pretty much like answering any questions and keeping it up to date, really, to like show everyone how I am. But in this first video, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain how it when it started and pretty much introduce myself like more than obviously what people know me. But in the future videos, if you've got any questions that you want to want to know the answer to, just leave them in the comments of this video and I'll be able to answer them in the next one. And yeah, any questions or like just anything you want to know, I do my best to answer in the best way I can. But first of all, I'm going to start with when it started. It started in the first seizure I had was the 26th of February 2019. And then a month later, I got diagnosed with left temporal lobe epilepsy when I went in with the second seizure. And then on the 16th of March, they started me on lamotrigine to see if that would obviously slow it down or at least help it help prevent it. And I'm still on this up to now, still on 400 milligram lamotrigine a day, and I'm still having pretty much 4 to 5 seizures a month, sometimes even more. And they're still trying to find the best medication for me, to be fair. And they tried putting me on Keppra. I think it was about 2 months ago. Started on that, and then I got a Keppra rage. So I told them about that. So they're just trying to find something that can actually work, because I've been trying all different treatments, whether it's the herbal treatments, CBD. I've tried that. CBD did help quite a bit, but it's just like short term, pretty much. So as soon as that's out of my system, that's it. The auras are back, the seizures are back, and they've given me clobazam for to prevent the auras. Like when I get the aura, I'm meant to take one, go to a safe place, and then apparently it's meant to stop more auras, but sometimes it's too strong to stop it, so it just ends up coming on, and then I end up having 3 to 4 seizures, sometimes even more, 5, 6 seizures a month, all in one. But pretty much the main triggers that I found, like I'm still in the process of finding triggers as well, so that's not the easiest. Stress, I know for a fact, is a main trigger. Any type of like alcohol or anything like that, anything like that, that's a trigger for me. It's not thought sensitive, so I don't get I'm not sensitive to flashing lights or anything like that. And pretty much it's just like there's the I honestly don't know how to say it. There's that many medications for it right now, and I'm still pretty much on the same medication I started with, and they're still not doing anything really. But there's only room for hope in it and faith. But pretty much another thing as well, what people have been asking me in the comments is, do you feel anything before you go into a seizure? And pretty much a lot of people think that you go from being conscious, talk like I am now, talking, just doing everything to drop and have a seizure. It's nothing like that. You get this weird feeling. It's like a unusual type of feeling, and people that have seizures regular or that have had that have epilepsy and experienced this aura or the warning feeling, the deja vu feeling, it's the most unusual feeling to describe. Like you get this, it's like you're fading out of reality pretty much, and then you get this like rising feeling in your stomach, like you're on a roller coaster, like that tickling feeling. You start sweating, struggling to breathe, in a panic attack sort of thing. It's like that type of breathing, dribbling, stuff like that, and it'll go from like sometimes it'll be 30 seconds feeling like that to up to 2 minutes, and then the last thing I remember before going into a seizure is my face pulls, like that, my lip starts pulling to the left, my eyes twitch to the left, and obviously sometimes it'll be opposite, but most of the time my eyes twitch to the left and my head twitches to the right. And then, like, obviously people ask me, do you remember anything from during the seizure? And to be honest, no. Like as soon as I get that feeling, if it's strong enough to cause a seizure, or obviously, or more than one, should I say, if it's strong enough to cause that, all I remember was having that feeling, and then I'll wake up in a hospital bed being told what's happened. So that's another reason as well. A lot of people have been saying, like, why would you record this and put it online? And the first thing is, number one, I didn't ask my mum to record it solely just to put it online. That wasn't the first reason to record it. I said to her, I want you to record it to not only show me what I look like, because imagine you're literally clueless. You just like you've woke up from a nap or from a sleep in the middle of hospital. You're being told you've been like jerking and stuff like that, and you're being told what you've done and you don't know anything about it. So I said, I just want you to record it to show me what it's like. And she said, yeah, I need to do it to show the neurologist as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. I wanted to see what I looked like, and it was helping rather than explaining to the neurologist. We could show him. So then it started where was getting regular. Like my mum was taking regular videos of all the seizures, and I was watching My Journey to be Seizure Free, and she was like she helped me through a lot, like knowing, like explaining pretty much what I'm explaining now, knowing that I'm not alone. That just made me want to create a channel pretty much exactly like that. I've got the videos to prove it. Not to prove it, but I've got the videos there. And I just want everyone to know, like everyone in the same boat to know they're not alone, and that's why I'm putting these videos up, because that is why I made this channel, to help people and educate people in any way I can, because I wouldn't want anyone to go through this alone. I really wouldn't. And that was why I was watching My Journey to be Seizure Free, because obviously I had no one that had seizures. No one has seizures in my family. Like my sister does, but she doesn't have epilepsy. She has a brain tumour. And pretty much it's the hardest thing to explain to someone that doesn't know what it is. And like I said, you can try your hardest, and people, like I said, people that have seizures that are listening to this part will understand fully. It's the most strangest feeling to describe, and it's horrible when you're getting asked, like, well, what does it feel like by the doctors, and you're trying your hardest to explain, but because they don't, like, obviously some doctors have been understanding and pretty much have said it before I said it, but you can't get your words out. You're literally just trying to find the best words to describe it. It's the most horrible feeling. But with the another thing as well, people have been putting in the comments, like, why doesn't mum, like, why doesn't she lean you on your side? And pretty much the way it is when I'm like seizing out and locking, like, obviously jerking and stuff like that, nothing's going to stop me from jerking, whether she holds me down, turns me to, like, on my side or anything like that. Like, it's out of control jerking. It's not like I've got any consciousness there or anything like that. So pretty much it's I said to her, if I'm getting like that and I'm in the post-ictal state, which I know for a fact I can be aggressive, so pretty much what I say is, if I'm in that state, don't try and come, because my mum's had cancer. She's weak, like she's had breast cancer, and she fought that off, luckily enough. But she's weak, you know what I mean. She's had loads of, like, she's ill, and I don't want her to stress herself enough, you know, as you know what I mean, over that. And there was a couple of comments as well, like about when my mum was laughing on one of the videos, and the way it's always been. I've said to my mum when I first like started with the seizures, and when I first started like regular seizures, I said to her, if you're feeling stressed out, like while you're dealing with it, I won't want you crying. She said the same thing. She said, well, what use am I going to get off crying? I know it might be hard to watch, I know that, but what use am I going to get off crying? It's going to make it worse for both of us. And I said to her, that's how I want you to be. Just have a laugh, if anything, you know what I mean? Just the way I'm... you know what I mean? I know it sounds hard, but I just won't want my mum to be... You know what I mean? Worrying. I know she should worry. She's my mum, and not only that, it's epilepsy. It's hard to watch. But I don't want her crying over it, you know what I mean? I'd rather her still be, you know what I mean, at least a bit up. But like I said, any questions for the next video, any questions you've got, this was just pretty much the introduction video of pretty much how it started and how I cope, and some of the comments that I've seen. But any questions you've got, or anything you want to say, anything you want to know that I could possibly tell you, leave it in the comments. And in the next video, I'll reply to all the comments and questions that I've got. But like I said, the support has been so like, honestly, I can't appreciate it enough. Like, it's the support, it means the world. It really does. The amount of people I've had supporting me, because when I started this channel, I was expecting the hate. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you do nowadays, you're gonna get hate. No matter whether you're singing, doing anything, you're gonna get hate on anything. But like, the amount of support I've had and the amount of people that are in the same boat, honestly, don't hesitate to message me if you're in the same boat. I'm always here, no matter what, because I wouldn't want anyone to go through this on their own. I really wouldn't, and that's exactly why I made this video, this channel, should I say, because I just wouldn't want anyone to go through this on their own. It's the worst thing ever, and when you've got no one to talk to about it, it makes it even worse. But yeah, that was me introduction video. I can't really think of more things to say on the spot. But like I said, if you like these type of videos, just let me know how you think to it. It might be a bit unorganised for this first one, because I'm just getting used to it, and obviously getting used to the camera scene sort of thing. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Any questions you've got, just drop it in the comments, and I'll be able to answer it in the next one. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for the support. Again, I can't thank you enough. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.